Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris. Welcome to our TutorABC Chinglish session. And some of you are probably asking, what is Chinglish? Well, first of all, let me tell you something. You're going to look for the word Chinglish on a dictionary, and you're probably not going to find it. But if you do go onto Google or if you go to Wikipedia, you type in Chinglish, and you will find that Chinglish is basically what we call bad English spoken by Chinese people. All right, so let's not speak Chinglish today. Let's speak English. And you're going to look at this poster. This was a poster during the Second World War. It was propaganda. And it's saying, go ahead, please, take day off. Now, if you cannot find the mistake in that sentence, then unfortunately, I must say, you speak Chinglish. All right, and I'm telling you, this is not what we call typical Chinglish. This was propaganda made by the Americans to encourage people in America to make more weapons so that they could fight the war. All right, and the correct English for this would be, please go ahead, take a day off. That is the correct English for this one. So what is Chinglish? Well, Chinglish basically refers to spoken or written English, mostly spoken really, which is influenced by Chinese. Just look at these signs and you tell me if the English is correct. And let me tell you, it's wrong, because the English sentences here, okay, the fixed cycle is checked. Please would paper chuck in waste bin, thank you. These are all typical Chinglish where they translate from Chinese to English directly, and it's so wrong. Okay, another term for poor English is called Ingrish, and it refers to non-standard variations of English often found in East Asian countries, mostly Japan, because Japanese people, they cannot pronounce the letter L properly. So instead of saying English, they say English, 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 and that's where it comes from. Okay, so we're going to avoid speaking Chinglish or English today. We're going to speak English. All right, so you see, Chinglish must be stopped. And I must say I'm very ashamed of this, because you see, a common stereotype when people look at Asian people, they think that all Asian people have poor English. And this stereotype is incorrect. But unfortunately, I must say it's not too far from the truth. Okay, and in this session, how we're going to help you to avoid speaking Chinglish is I'm going to point out some of the common mistakes that most of you make when you're speaking in English. And we're going to prove to the world that everyone, all Asians, can speak English just as fluently and accurately as anyone else. Okay, and don't think that English is a language for white people. I mean, a lot of people, white people from different countries, they speak poor English themselves. Okay, but in a different way. All right, now this picture here, I didn't want to make fun of our government, but this is a picture that I took when I went to Qingsui Fuwuqu when I was in the bathroom, and I saw this. Okay, and the English is just horrible. Okay, slower vehicles occupied the inner lane, fined NT dollars 6,000 to 12,000 maximum. Dear Lord, and this is a sign from the government. The government of Taiwan! Ugh. Okay, and I'm ashamed of having this kind of sign. So the correct sentence for this would be, okay, slow vehicles occupying the inner lane will be fined NT dollars 6,000 to 12,000. Oops, sorry. My typing is extremely poor. When I slow vehicles occupying the inner lane will be fined NT 6,000 to NT 12,000. Or if you really want to use correct Indra, will be fined a minimal of 6,000 to a maximum of 12,000. That would be the correct way of writing it.